Common misconception, marketing is not sales enablement, but it does fuel the engine. Good morning, everybody. Today, Ruby and myself are discussing the misconception that, well, isn't just sales enablement marketing? No, sales enablement is not marketing. It is the act, the process of ensuring that your sales reps have everything that they need to be in market. Does some of that cross over into marketing? Absolutely, of course it does. Your brand, your messaging, your structure. But marketing is really about defining, who our buyer is, what information they're looking for in a general way, how we're going to take those personas and put a message in front of them, what channels, what tools, what pricing might look like. So if you just looked at it through that lens, you're like, well, of course, marketing is sales enablement. It is not. It is the fuel for sales enablement. So does it help us define what's on the one-pager? Absolutely. Does it help us define what brand messaging every rep should be saying consistently? Absolutely. Does it enable sales? Indirectly, yes. But sales enablement for our purposes is really about the act of moving deals through the funnel. So it does intake some work that the sales team needs to expend here. So is it a bridge? Maybe. Is it a functional goal or an output from marketing? Yeah, because sales enablement is really about how do we get that customer to do whatever it is that we want them to do. So don't think of sales enablement as marketing. Think sales enablement as the fuel that a rep needs to get a deal across the finish line. So if that's a one-pager, great. Can marketing help with that? Absolutely. Is there some other angle to this that our team needs to look at? Yeah, we need sales battle cards. We need to know if we get objection X or situation Y, that we know exactly what to do and exactly what to say. That's more of a sales function. That's not a marketing function. We need to understand the impacts of pricing. We need to use tools to support our in-market opportunity. We have a huge piece of equipment. We can't just tote that around. Can we use a VR tool or an AR tool to kind of put that piece of equipment on the shop floor? Can we build that into our sales process? So now that we know, if we don't do that demo for the CFO and the chief engineer, we're hooped. That's a real thing. That's enabling sales. That's not marketing. So it's a very nuanced situation, but it is the same conversation that we have all the time. Marketing is the fuel for sales enablement, but it is not sales enablement. ROI calculator. How much money is this going to save me? How much cost benefit do I get out of the implementation of something? It's not a marketing function, although it can be used for marketing. It's a sales function. Tell the CFO how they're going to make or save money. That's really important. So again, that's a sales component. So how do we make all of that work? So Ruby says, marketing is not sales enablement. Marketing is the fuel for sales enablement. Don't get it twisted. All right, good enough for today. Walking and talking with Ruby.